Hi guys, welcome back to Hunter's RC Garage. Today we're back inside and we're going to be working with my girlfriend on her Traxxas TRX4m Defender. Today we've already gone and put the wheels on. So what do you think of your new wheels?
I like these wheels. I picked them out myself.
They're trios, they're 1.0s. We did have to use some little shims to basically bring up the gap and make the wheel nut actually tighten all the way up. The Traxxas shafts are a little bit longer than what most of these wheels are. What do you think of the tires? I know you didn't necessarily pick the tires out, but there are some nice knobby ones. These are, what are these? These are RC four-wheel drive scramblers.
Yeah, grippy.
The nice thing about this combo, I want to show you guys off, the TRX4Ms, they have an issue with binding when you're steering really tight, and what the binding is the tires are actually rubbing on the steering. So with these new upgraded, or with these new wheels and tires, not only are they out a little bit wider, but the tires themselves are just a tad bit skinnier, so you have a good amount of clearance and you never end up binding, and you can go full turn without having to modify anything. The only thing we did was tires and wheels, which we're going to do anyways.
Yeah.
Today we're going to work on putting the light kit on, and we're going to put our hitch on so that we can get our trailer hooked up and try towing some stuff around. So first things first, open the package up and we're going to remove the body, which is the nice two little clipless clips, and we'll set the actual truck to side.
Instructions.
Right. Instructions. Let's look through these real quick so we can see what we're doing. Alright, looks like there's going to be a couple screws.
Yeah, they're teeny.
Yeah, they are.
Here's our little itty bitty baby screws.
Yeah. So on the Defender body itself, we got, for the front headlights, 2 screws on the inside, and it looks like on the back side there's actually these 2 screws on the outside of the body, which means we're gonna have to remove our little jack so we can get to this one screw, but that shouldn't be a big deal. Alright, this doesn't look too bad. Alright, so we got these little assemblies here. Okay, so each of these are their own assemblies, these little squares. So really you're just mounting these assemblies to where the light housings were. So let's go ahead and get those screws out and get these in. So we got to take this screw out. And that little, I'm gonna take that little black housing off. I don't think it's the whole headlight, just that black piece on the back. There we go. Okay. So then here's the piece that you take out. It actually has the sticker for the headlight on it. Alright. So we got both the front ones out. There's the back piece. It's like a little triangle, similar to the front. They say to route the LED wires underneath your body so that it goes towards the top. Does it say on them which one's front and rear?
No, I feel like it should.
I feel like it should too. Should be right.
Am I blind? Is there right?
No, this is
left.
This is the front.
Okay.
Yeah, this would be the front.
Okay.
Because they mount. Whoop. I can tell it's the taillights because they got little screw holes here. They're really hard to see. These little tiny screw holes right there and there, because the screws for the taillight go into this housing, whereas the headlights, it passes through. So you have this hole here that has no threads and is a little bit bigger, and that's so that the screw can pass through. And they are labeled left and right.
Yes.
So they did come with it came with a little bit longer screws.
No.
Let's get these It'll probably be easier just to put it on the driver.
Is this magnetic?
No.
The end? Oh.
No. I wish.
That would be a bit helpful since these are so tiny.
Yeah. There we go. Yep.
Cool.
So the fronts go on fairly easy once you get it lined up, and screws go right into the old threads. The back, you're gonna have to hold on to the light and give it a little bit of pressure to get those new threads to cut and start, but still not too bad. Would they give us a whole whopping 2?
Yeah, 2 baby zip ties.
So, there we go. So that was fairly easy. 4 screws in, 4 screws out, 4 screws in. And we got, yeah, the one lead. That's actually pretty nice and long.
Yeah.
That's one thing I didn't really like about my TRX4 Bronco with the light kit, is it was fairly short, so you know, it's nice having the clipless body and be able to pull it off, but it's like you could only pull it off so far quickly.
Yeah.
So let's hook this up and see how it looks. There is a slot already for lights. The one light setting is already taken up, and that's by the bumper lights that are on the front. So we'll plug this in to the other light spot. Plugs right in. And whoop, I guess we gotta plug the battery in. We got batteries in the controller. Nope. I feel it's light enough. Alright. Moment of truth. Let's see if these body lights work. Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Wait, turn around.
Oh, look at that. You got little taillights out back. And then you should have reverse lights too. Just hop it in reverse. Press backwards real quick. Yep, little reverse lights kick on. And when you go back forward, they should turn off. Cool.
That's cute.
What about turn signals? I don't know if this has turn signals.
I don't know how you work a turn signal.
Just turn.
Just turn?
Yep. Nope. Okay. Nope. No turn signals.
Dang. That's okay though.
Still pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they said that you can hit the... Yep, you can hit the set button on your controller, or on your ESC motor controller, and you can turn the lights. Look at that.
I got hazards.
You got hazards you can turn on.
That's cool.
On the front, and you got little yellows on the back too going.
That's cool.
It's really cool. Hit the button again. Oh, neat. You got all the lights then. Alright. Oh, it's flashing through. It's like a demo mode.
That's cool.
Okay.
Oh, to show you. Yeah, it shows you all of them. That's cool.
Alright, so then we hit again, and I think we're back to our start with the, yep, headlights and taillights. Pretty neat. Sort of another handy thing for putting your zip ties in. They gave you 2 zip ties, and they give you little rectangles here inside the body to actually put the zip ties through. So we're going to tighten those down, make sure we like where the wires are at, snip them up, and we'll move on to the trailer.
Okay.
Alright, moving on to the trailer. Trailer is pretty nice, comes already pre-assembled. I have seen a couple of guys that are making little like lift kits for this, and they're putting actually the factory tires off the truck onto here to make it a little muddier. We haven't gone that far, but today we are going to install the hitch.
The teeny tiny little baby hitch.
So one thing that Sherry was looking at is she was wondering where it even went, because it's, you know, a nice clean flat flush face, and in true Traxxas form they've sort of thought of it all. There's already a little cutout here with 2 holes or 2 molded posts for the screws to go into. So essentially it's a good thing we got a long driver, but we're going to go in through the back side here and screw the 2 screws in on each side, and our hitch will be mounted. It's simple and easy as that. So there's the hitch. Fairly nice little setup. Yep, and our spacers. It comes with 2 spring spacers. That's to put in the rear so that if you put too much weight in the trailer, you can sort of give the rear suspension a little bit of a oomph to lift the back end back up. I will say the one thing nice about these Traxxas spacers is that they are sort of like cupped, like a spring seat, so the spring will actually hold the spacers in and they won't go flying out on you. Alright, and like I said, that hitch just slides right on. Whoop. I guess it won't stay there by itself. So I guess it's a good thing we got two people. So I'm going to have you hold the hitch and then I'll screw it on. You're going to have to move your hand just a little bit. So I got to go through here. They're pre-drilled, but they're not pre-threaded. One tip though, run your first screw most of the way in. Don't tighten it up, because you're going to want to line up that second hole before you go tightening up that first screw and sort of locking yourself out. And there we go. Got our hitch on. Now let's see how much the trailer droops it. There you go. Does it pop one? Just
Okay, there it goes.
Yep. Cool. I don't think it needs them. That's pretty cool. Heck yeah. We went to Hobby Lobby trying to find some scale accessories and stuff. Sherry found some of these little sticks. It looks like they got something around covering them, some sort of lacquer. But probably keep them from rotting out and getting soft.
They look very legit.
But yeah,
very legit.
It looks just like some logs you'd be hauling. You're gonna get yourself in a pickle. Look at that skill backing up a trailer, huh? Perfect. So I want to show off with these new tires how you can turn all the way and you still have a gap on that steering link. Go ahead and turn it back this direction. See, you got a nice big gap. So no binding, full turn, and really helps this thing out. Well, Sherry's been having a lot of fun down here playing around on the indoor course, trying out the Mini for the first time. We are going to have to do some changes to the course, especially this teeter-totter. I think I'm going to put some cross logs like those onto that. Make it more of like a climbing teeter, I guess. Also, I'm going to have to raise this bridge up and make it a little bit wider as well. She can't fit underneath it and is a little bit too wide. I noticed even some of our SCX 24s were a little bit too wide and long for that. But that's why this is all a work in progress, and we're going to make it better as we go. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.